Hello again everyone, thank you for joining me, I hope you're all well. Okay, so back in ATS and, oh, I'm in the wrong seat. Right, so back in ATS and yeah, we parked up here because it was the end of the episode and we're struggling a little bit with navigation at the moment, so yeah, it wouldn't plan the route automatically, so I've had to do it myself. I don't know whether we're going to come across something on the way there, like some kind of block or something. I've no idea. But yeah, there's one way to find out, isn't there? Anyway, yeah, I hope you're all well. Hope you're all having a good one. I had a quick look. Oh, okay. I had a quick look at what was causing the frame rate drop, and it's something to do with traffic. But all of Jazzy Cat's mods I've got installed and running on this are up to date, so I know what to do. Let's see how it is in this episode, because obviously it's been a little bit of time, so we'll see whether time is a healer. And I'll have a quick look on the developer console in a bit and see whether we're still getting errors. Right, here we go. Right, don't forget fifth. Yeah, and this gearbox layout is the exact one that I'm using. I like it. On my H shifter and range splitter. Yeah, like I've said before, I've never had to take a load with a manual gearbox, so all of my driving was in automatics for lorries. I drove a 7.5 ton that was manual, but yeah, it was only 6 speed, so that was alright. And yeah, when so I know how to drive a manual, but my boss was saying about when my truck went in for service, and he said we might have to get a rental one so that, yeah, you're still on the road. And I said, yeah, that's fine. And then as I was walking out the office, I said, it would be an automatic, wouldn't it? And he said, well, we'll just get what's available. And my goodness, like, I was literally begging them not to send me out in a manual, because that would have been awful. I would have got the job done, but it would have taken about 7 days. And yeah, they would have seen Jolly pulling up crying. Or just him first. Yeah, just do the whole journey in like 3rd gear. Yeah, I think we are already suffering with yeah, that. I don't know what it all means, but I'm quite sure that that's traffic mods. Such a shame. Yeah, so if it gets bad, I'm gonna have to disable some of them. But a shame, because it's a really, really good mod, having the extra cars. It wouldn't make that much difference to me, because I don't know many American cars. But my goodness, what's going on there? And yeah, so the GPS is going to get bright, but once it gets dark, it kind of sorts itself out, luckily. That was one of the things that really threw me in, well, 2 episodes ago. It made me really miserable, because I was really looking forward to driving this again at night, because it's just so good. And then we had that, and I was going through the options menu trying to figure out what setting it was, but it's in mirrors or dash or something. Seat, I don't know. Lights. It's in the F4 menu basically, and I couldn't find it, and I was thinking, great, absolutely fantastic start to a series. Come on truck, you can do it. Don't lose too much speed. Right down into 6 low, revving the crap out of it.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Okay, right.
Exit right.
And I'm not going to use the engine brake because I do think it's too loud on this mod. But it's not the Harvan mod. This is the a different engine mod. It's fine if you're playing it on your own, because obviously you can be as obnoxious as you like, but and I know I've got my main beam on, don't worry. Oh, Funkel's recording, Funkel88. Another up-and-coming YouTuber. Yeah, so if you're new to the channel, all my subscriptions are public, so if you want to delve into what Jolly likes, it's worth having a look through the channels that I'm subscribed to. There's some excellent up-and-coming YouTubers in there. And that's the thing, being found. So obviously I haven't been found yet, but yeah, being found is so difficult by the masses, and then it goes from being a hobby YouTuber to potentially a full-time job. So yeah, don't be put off by yeah, small numbers. Well, obviously you're not, because you're watching me. But yeah, I always say the best YouTubers still haven't been found, and they probably gave up. So a lot of YouTubers give up about 200 subscribers because it's so difficult. So yeah, our favourite YouTubers are probably doing boring dead-end jobs rather than something that they're really good at. You've just got to battle on. So if any of you are thinking about becoming content creators, you've just got to keep doing it. So even on the low days, yeah, just keep at it. And it's horrible to think, but most of your competition is going to quit. And if you see that, like, if you imagine being at the workplace and yeah, knowing that the majority of the people around you are just going to quit, then that makes it easier to get to the top of that workplace, doesn't it? Slightly.
Keep right and then turn right.
Okay, Sky.
Oh, right.
There's a shortcut there. I think I've taken that before. Yeah, I do vaguely remember that. But we won't today. Why is that ticking so slow? Turn that off, that's annoying. I'm trying not to look over there because it's not running great at the moment, the frame rate, which really affects the head tracking. Yeah, I think I might have to turn off some of the traffic. It's such a shame. Because I like seeing real cars, it makes it so much more
keep left and then turn left.
appealing. I couldn't play ETS without Jazzy Cat mods.
Turn left.
Just couldn't do it. Just loads of Mondeos and what they call transit vans. Really badly textured. Yeah, it's a shame that we don't know when we're going to arrive, but the way I had to set the GPS up, that was the only way it was going to work by the looks of it. Yeah, so if I was driving this in real life, I'd probably get sick of this sound quite quick. I went to, well, I did actually go to buy it, a Subaru Impreza, many years ago. When, yeah, I thought that it was essential. And, yeah, I went to drive it, and I think I matured at that moment, because, yeah, I took it for driving. It was really nice to drive, obviously, loads of power and everything, and rapid. But I was driving along at one point, coming back on a dual carriageway, and the drone of the exhaust, and I just thought, like, I do a lot of motorway driving, can I really be dealing with this? And I was doing exactly 70, genuinely, I'm not just making that up. I was doing exactly 70, which was the speed limit of the dual carriageway, and the drone from it. So I tried adjusting a little bit. I went a little bit quicker, just a tiny bit. The drone was still there, a little bit slower, drone still there, and I thought, no, sod this just isn't for me. But I would have loved it for a couple of weeks. Oh no. Must slow down in the rain. Okay. Well, it looks like we've got no choice. Yeah, and the trouble with all the Jazzy Cat mods, if one of them's causing it, I don't know which one. So, yeah, after this episode, I'll Google to see whether anyone else is having similar issues. I haven't got the Traffic Mania mods, so it can't be any of them. They are good though, I've got to admit. Oh, a little bit off-road. Greyhound bus. Yeah, I think if I went to America or Canada, I'd get so fat. Because in the UK, so obviously you have Lay's crisps over there, and we've got Walkers, which is the same company, but our bags of crisps are absolutely tiny, like 27.5 grams, and they're very expensive as well. And yeah, like some bags of crisps, or chips as you call them, they're like 18 grams, and that's not enough for Jolly. Like, I want a massive bag of salt and vinegar, and to not share any with anyone. So we used to have big bags, but yeah, no more. It's all been banned. And then, unfortunately, that just means that when I want a bag of crisps, I end up eating about 6. And I'm quite, like, slim still, but I think if I went to Canada, the temptation to just pig out every moment that I could. Yeah, I don't know what's happening with the price of food everywhere else in the world though, but in the UK it's bloody horrendous at the moment. God. Struggling to see, and I've got full beam on. And I don't even know how long we've got on this job either. When the GPS isn't working. I think what I'll do in a second, I'll pull over and yeah, let's pull over here and try to reset the thingamajig. That'll do. I know that we're really crooked and everything, but let's just give it a try quickly. So reset navigation. Is it going to take us there now? Yep, it looks like it is. Right, it's just gone midnight. I'll tell you what, I'm going to sleep. I know that we're going to be late now, but let's just sleep so that we're not doing it all at night. So we probably won't make much money out of this job, but I'm sure a few of you will prefer me driving in the daytime. Okay, nice lake. Oh no. And the GPS has stopped working again. Oh, what is going on with it? Maybe it's because we need to come up here. We do have the load on us. Yes. So yeah, we are late. We'll get a little bit of money for it though. Right, let's wipe them few remains. Oh, come on, truck. Still got full beam on. Yeah, one of my friends had to go to yeah, it was Canada a few years ago, and yeah, he said that, so he was travelling, but it was business, and he was staying in a few motels, and he said that they kept reminding him of Breaking Bad, so he started watching Breaking Bad, but yeah, one night he fell asleep with the TV on, or the DVD player or whatever. And yeah, he fell asleep with that on, and he was wearing headphones, and he must have moved so his headphones became unplugged, and yeah, it was blasting out, but where he was wearing headphones, it was kind of hitting the volume off a bit for him, so he didn't wake up. He woke up to thumping on the door. Yeah, where it was so loud. Could have been worse, he could have been watching something else. Oh, come on, truck. You can do it. Yeah, why is it having so many issues calculating the route? I just don't know. I'm probably going to make a fool of myself. We're probably going to get there and I haven't got the load on. Cut in the corner. Right, we're catching up a lorry now, so hopefully he's driving sensibly. Or she. And I can just sit behind them. Impreza. Yeah, it was one of the old ones with the 2 litre. Yeah, it was nice, but I just would have got fed up with it really quick. Nice. They were waiting for us. Yeah, loads of areas to break. So I haven't actually got fatigue on. Yeah, it's been a few days since I played this, I've got to admit. So I last recorded this on Sunday, and it's now Tuesday. Well done, Karen. Another £3,000. Yeah, I can't remember how much the trucks are on here either, but we might be able to afford a new one soon. Avalanche control zone. Okay. So what's pull out then? Lay by? Is that? I don't know. Yes, I think there's always a demo for this game, so if you wanted to give it a try, it's definitely worth trying the demo first. And yeah, I do think you can have fun with both games. So if you've got ETS already, I do think that it's worth getting this because it is very different. Yeah, I've put over 700 hours into ETS and coming up to 100 hours on this now, so all of my progress on ATS is in the series, but with ETS I got that back in 2012, so yeah, a lot of that is off camera, of course. I've only had my channel for 11 months, so right, I think in a minute I'm gonna have to sort this route out, so let's do that now. We'll just pull over here for a second. I don't want to go the wrong way, and there's some turnings coming up. Right. Yeah, so the only way I can think of doing it is like this. Yeah, I think there's a problem here, though. Strange. Very, very strange. Okay. Right, and away we go. I forgot 5 high. I'll pretend it's because we're going a little bit downhill and we get away with it. Nice.
Keep right and then continue straight on.
Why keep right? Yeah, so we're not too far away from it now. What time are we at? 24 minutes. Oh, okay, because if we'd have gone left, that's left turn only, I suppose. Come on, truck. Yeah, it could do with a little bit more torque lower down. Because every time you put away, you feel like it's going to stall. Bear with me.
Go straight on.
Okay. Oh, that's a recruitment agency. Okay. Oh. Fail. Roses. Right, don't let there be a train coming yet. Good. We'll pretend that we didn't notice that incorrect gear change. I didn't blow the engine up. I was in a work van once and the gearbox was so sloppy, it was ridiculous. So it used to rattle around about a foot either way when it was in gear, and it was just, yeah, the sloppiest thing you could imagine. I think it was a Max something. I can't really remember, but it wasn't a very good van, and it had done a lot of miles as well. And I was driving along and I was accelerating quite quick because, yeah, someone told us we needed to be in, yeah, the other lane. So I accelerated quite quick away from these traffic lights. A Maxus, that's what it was. And I went to go into third from second, quite high up in the revs. And the gearbox was so sloppy and stupid with no feeling that I put it into first. And my goodness, the noise that it made, Jesus. It never revved so high in its life. But yeah, just such a sloppy, like a real floppy gearbox. I hated it. But luckily it was just a rented one. So we didn't have it long. Nice, Jaguar XJ. Yeah, it wasn't built very well either.
And then continue straight on.
The oil light came on right near the end of us having it, and my boss said probably best like pop some oil in so we don't get done for that, like driving it around without any oil. But it only just come on like the day before we were meant to give it back. And when we went and bought oil for it, opened the bonnet up, and the bonnet literally fell off on one side. Oh. So it was only secured by one hinge, which then bent. Yes. Fun times. Oh, did they just crash? No, I don't think so. Right, so yeah, it's just up here now on the left, so we'll be able to do this delivery, I'm sure. We're close enough, so this might go over just by a few minutes.
Left, and then turn left.
But we'll get it done. Yeah, it looks like we're just going up there, so I suppose I could... Yeah, let's... Cheers, everyone. I hate drivers like this. Entitled.
Turn left.
Bugger, we just missed them lights. Oh, cheers, mate.
You have arrived at your destination.
Right, now,
Route guidance is now finished.
we haven't actually arrived though, have we, Sky? We can turn on that. So, where are we going now, Sky? This is quite silly, isn't it? I'm just going to stop here. The game's gone wrong. This isn't really my fault. Okay. Yeah, for some reason it doesn't like this road here. I was thinking we might have to go in there, but that's not actually a road. Right. Yeah, I don't know why it's so confused. Goodness. Steering's going mad. Okay, well, quite a good delivery. I like it. It's a cola lorry. It's almost like it's got my name on it. Okay, so we'll spin it round and then back in. We're driving way too far away from it to be doing this. Don't reverse more than you need to. Right. Back we go. Yeah, I like delivering in kind of enclosed spaces. They'll never get the light right. Well, not with this engine anyway. But yeah, when you have to reverse from sunshine into something like this, my goodness, it's like looking into a black hole. It's scary. And people don't understand outside either, so they're going, come on, and like waving you back, and you're thinking, but I don't know whether there's 50 people standing there. Oh, we still made some money, that's all right. Right, so let's have a quick look at the job offers, because it's only just gone over 30 minutes. Right, nothing there. So let's have a look on here. Okay, that's exactly where we've just come from. Yeah, so instead of doing that, what I'm going to do for the rest of the episode is just quickly show you the other trucks I've got. So if that's boring for you, thanks for joining me, and fingers crossed see you in the next one. But I did say that I was going to go through these quickly. So yeah, we've got an International 9.8. So let's have a quick look at this. So I'm not going to go into loads of detail. So obviously these are all mods, and all of the truck mods that I've got on this game are available in the Steam workshop. So if any of these catch your eye and you like it, yeah, pop over there and check it out. So yeah, I did drive this a little tiny bit before and it's all right, but I definitely prefer our truck. And yeah, like the space that you get, my goodness. Right, so there's that one. And yeah, we'll have a look at this one and then just one more after. Upgrade. Yeah, and then we've got this one. So another kind of 80s looking one. Again, massive. And all free, obviously. Yeah, I think I just rushed through making this one, but they're all good. The gearbox seems very off to me, so I don't think it'd be like that in real life. This one's even got a CRT TV. And I think that would be a fridge underneath it. Yeah, I think these are fridges usually. Right, there we go. Nice. So yeah, definitely very, very different to a UK sleeper truck. And last one, so the Kenworth. Yeah, I did this one up. So I made this more kind of jolly. Very nice. With stacks. So yeah, that engine. And then inside, yeah, I do remember this one. Inside, really nice again. Mirrors are better than the truck that we're driving at the moment, and yep, did that. Nice. And yeah, so not as big in the back, but it's a cab over. So yeah, that's the other trucks that we've got, and then obviously we've got members of staff driving them. So if we go on here, yeah, so we've got all of these. Yeah, none of them have got trailers. But yeah, so that brings us to the end of this one. So let's jump back in the cab. So thanks for joining me, everyone. I do really appreciate each and every view. And if you've liked this, please feel free to join me in the next one. So, cheers everyone, and bye for now.
Platform 17 for the 1832 South Central service to Brighton, fast to East Croydon, then Red Hill, Gatwick Airport, Three Bridges, Baldcombe, Haywards Heath, Wivelsfield, Burgess Hill,